Hey, what's up, Lux fam? Today I bring to y'all another video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of work on these Magnani shoes. So now these shoes that I'm presenting to you guys, I actually found them at a thrift store. As you can see, they've been worn. You can tell by the bottoms of them. I had put some shoe trees in them to kind of, give it back some of that shape and that form. And we're going to be using some leather conditioner, acetone. I got some gray shoe cream polish, and I got some black kiwi polish. And right here I'm just trying to buff off any dust particles or anything that might be on the shoe. And you're going to see in a while what the acetone, why I'm going to be using that on the shoe. So basically, anytime I get a shoe, whether it's brand new or if I get it from a Goodwill or if it's donated to me by somebody, I always try to put my my special touches on it, kind of give it a different style, make it look like something that that I would want if I was the shoe designer or if I dyed it myself. So basically what I'm doing right here is I'm taking that acetone and I'm just rubbing it across the shoe in a circular motion and up and down on the sides and the back. So I'm really paying more attention to the toe box area because that's the area that I really want to change the color of. And I'm just going over the whole shoe with the acetone, which you're going to see in a minute. I'm going to be going over it with that black polish. So I definitely want these shoes to be a tad bit darker, not too dark, but just a little bit darker. As you can see, I'm doing the same thing with the second shoe with the acetone. So I'm pretty much done with that. I'm not going to go too further with that process. As you can see, the shoe is looking a little dull, and that's due to the acetone that I just put on there. So the next step we're going to be doing is I'm going to take a little bit of this kiwi conditioner, and what you're going to see is it's going to enrich, it's going to nourish the shoe. You're going to see the leather just have a like a bright shiny look to it. So with the cleaner, what that does is it cleans the shoe, it moisturizes the shoe. It's really a great product that I recommend everyone has if you have leather shoes in your home, boots, especially when it comes to boots and women boots with the thigh high boots, knee boots, or whatever they call them. I know a lot of time it's one of those shoes that most women, they only wear when it's cold outside. So it's definitely important to keep some shoe conditioner in the house, because you can condition your boots and make sure they moisturize, make sure that leather isn't drying and it's not cracking. So that's basically what I'm doing right here. I'm just going back over the shoe with the leather conditioner, just trying to nourish it. And because, like I said, I got it from a Goodwill, so they've probably been sitting there for a while. Probably not, but they look, almost brand new. But like I said, whoever had them before me, you can tell that they might have worn them once or twice, because I have another pair just like this, but it's a brown pair. I think the style is called the Pebble. I can't remember the name of them, but I have the same pair, so I know if you wear them one time, that leather sole combination that's at the bottom that I showed you guys earlier, it definitely scuffs up very easy. It doesn't take that much wear to kind of scuff them up. So right here I put the conditioner on, and the next step I'm going to do, I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to brush the shoes down. And as I'm brushing them down, you can kind of see they're already taking taking a good form, good shape to the shoe trees being in them. And also with the conditioner on there and me buffing them out, you can already kind of see a little bit of shine to them already. And that's why leather conditioner is so powerful to me, and why it's important to keep it in your house. So next step, you're going to be taking some of this gray cream polish. It's not a wax polish, it's a cream polish. And what I want to do is I'm just going to go over the whole shoe with this. Like I said, I want the shoe to look a little different than when I bought it. So what I'm doing, with the reason I'm using the gray shoe polish is I kind of want to have a little bit of hints of gray in there with that blue, and then with the black. And it doesn't sound right when you say it and you mix all this stuff together, but I've been doing it, I'm not gonna say for a long time, but I've been experimenting with shoes and doing this. And what happens is when you mix all those colors in, it just gives it this nice marble effect to the leather. I watch a lot of videos on painting, and I see a lot of guys that are professional painters, and I see them do this technique where they just take some colors and they put them together, and then voila, you take a blank canvas and then you have artwork. So and that's the same way I look at the shoes. It's a blank canvas and you can do whatever you want to them. So that's what I did. I took that gray polish and I just took it over the whole shoe. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to buff it out once again. And most of the time with the polishes, you usually let them sit for a while. So for the purpose of the video, of course, I edit that stuff out. But when you're putting those wax polishes on there, cream polishes, you kind of let them sit, kind of let it get into the leather, and then you can buff them out. So yeah, I'm just gonna buff both shoes out, and then the next step we're gonna do is we're gonna take the black polish and we're gonna put that onto the shoe. So like I said, next step we're gonna take our kiwi polish now. This is a black hard wax polish, and what I'm gonna be doing, I'm just gonna basically be placing this all over the shoe. As you can see, I'm not like rough housing the polish. It's everything is, for me, the way I shine and the way I do my shoes is less is more. Because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking a little bit of polish at a time and just building up on the shoe. So for me, I always try to use as less as possible, because I know that I'm going to go back over the shoe with more polish and more polish and more polish. So I know it's going to build up. So I take a little bit at a time, because that's basically how you kind of get the shine that you're looking for. It takes time, and that's why a lot of people don't do it, because it is time consuming. But for somebody like me who loves the artwork of it, who just loves the joy that it gives somebody when you hand them a pair of shoes that they thought were done and you give them back life, that's one reason that I really stuck with this art craft. And then just watching other YouTubers do it and seeing that it's other people with the same like mind as me, it just gives you joy to know that it's one of those art forms that isn't dead, and that there's still people out there that respect the art of this, because it is art regardless of what people might think. This is very much a art and a skill. A lot of people over the years have learned to do this. Anybody can get the polish and stuff and shining up, but I think, like my name, it speaks for itself. The 828 is soul for soul, soul to soul, because that's what I believe, man. I do everything from my soul down to the soles of my feet. And as you can see right here, you can already see this taking that marble effect. And I buffed the polish off, and now all I'm thinking I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit of ice cold water, 100% cotton cloth, and in a circular motion I'm just buffing it. And what that's doing is it's just going to give it a nice deep clean shine, almost when you're cleaning your car with Windex and you see the glass on your car just shining and you don't see any smudges or any streaks. That's when you know that you really did a good job. So that's basically what I'm doing, is I'm just going over the shoe with the ice water and 100% cotton cloth, and I'm just basically buffing and buffing and buffing. And same thing with anything else when it comes to shoe shine, just repeat until you get exactly what you're looking for. You can stop at any time if it's whatever. If it's good enough for you, then if it's shiny enough, then you can stop. So with me, I'm not trying to make it too shiny, but I definitely want it to stand out. So as you're going to see the end results right there, as you can see what I was saying about the marble effect, just how it looks different, man. And I really like it, and I hope everybody enjoyed this video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. It's Luck Shine. Yeah, so like I was saying, it's a great shoe. And right here is I'm just taking y'all to the website just to show y'all. You can go to magnani.com and you can check out other shoes that they have: lace up, monk straps, boots. They have sneakers, loafers, artsy sano. I believe this one is more on the artsy side, where they kind of dibble and dab into the different type of dyeing techniques that you can see with this shoe right here. It's just different, from your traditional dress shoes. Like I said, you can check out this website and kind of get a feel for the brand itself, because it's definitely one of those brands that I do enjoy. And here we go with the sneakers. I mean, we're talking about, Jordans are $200. You pay $395. It's a little bit more, but what I found is I've been able to find a lot of these shoes on sale. Like I said, sometimes I'm able to find them at Goodwill, because a lot of guys, their wives will buy them for them, and they're more traditional. A lot of older guys are more traditional, so they'll wear them and then they'll give them away. So like working in retail, I noticed that a lot of women, they try to come in trying to get their husbands to be hip, and so they try to buy them stuff like this, and only thing happens is they wear it one time to a party, and they feel uncomfortable in them, and they end up giving them away. And that's how I find a lot of my shoes, and a lot of my clients actually give me shoes, and if I could fit them and I really like them, I'll just keep them. If not, I'll clean them up. I'll give them to family, friends. I give them to people that's going on interviews and things of that nature. They really need them. But yeah, that's the website. But I want to thank you guys for watching the video. This is Lux828. We're going to be doing a lot more things. We're going to be doing a lot more videos, and I just hope you guys stick around with me, rock with me. And it's a lot of people on YouTube. They really gave me inspiration to do these videos, and hopefully one day, I don't want to say their names, but hopefully one day, once I get to where they're at, we definitely can meet. I really like to meet these guys that's out here doing it, doing the same thing that I'm doing, and watching them do it on a high level. So I want to thank those guys in advance, because I know one day I'm gonna get to meet those guys. And I want to thank everybody else that watched this video. Thank you. Until the next one, shining in, shining out.